You know, it's been a while. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, it's been a little bit. I haven't uploaded a video since Saturday. There's a couple reasons for that. Um, I basically have worked every single day since like Friday, so that has definitely halted my being able to make a video. Let alone the hardest part actually for getting this video was to actually get the footage of me playing Gambit. And I also want to apologize for the maybe not the greatest gameplay in the world. I'm not the greatest player in the world, um, but today I want to make a video dedicating to talking about Gambit and Marvel Rivals, and overall just like that's the kind of character that I feel like this game needs, or just like any kind of hero shooter needs. Because I've been playing Marvel Rivals since it came out, like, which is like in 2 days. I think it's like its 1 year anniversary. I've been playing it since then, off and on. Like, I would say, I think I played majority in season 0, 1, and 2. Took a break in season 3, and then started playing again in season 4, season 5. So that's kind of like my like history, I guess, with Marvel Rivals. And I play a little bit of every role: DPS, tank, and support. I would say my main two were probably tank and support, especially support. So when I found out that Gam was going to be a support player, I was very excited. And then when it was revealed like how his abilities worked, I was even more excited because it's kind of what I predicted. I predicted that he would be kind of like a Kiriko from Overwatch 2, if you ever played that, or that character. Now he's not like a one for one, but like he's very similar in the way that he works, with some of his abilities. And I think it's really cool, because something that I will say about Marvel Rivals versus Overwatch real quick is I feel like Overwatch does a better job at creating unique supports, while Marvel Rivals creates very bland, not bland, but very like copy and paste with like the way their ultimates work, the way their abilities work. I feel like they just don't have a lot of flair and finesse when it comes to their supports, because like they have so much when it comes to like their tanks and their DPS. Like I don't know what happens whenever they try to make supports. It just doesn't happen. So I do think though that they have done a great job at this with this support. I know they try to do something kind of special with Ultron, making him more not the basic support, but unfortunately they did so much that he doesn't even feel like a support anymore. But with Gambit, he's a support. He is wholeheartedly a support with DPS tendencies as well, which is really, really cool. Because now you don't have to you're not just known to just sit back and heal the team, you're also known to support the team other ways than just healing them. And I really like that. I also like how his ultimate isn't just like a circle ult. And what I mean by that is just a dome or like a circle that just heals the people that are inside the circle. You have to actually have everyone in your line of sights, and then you have to charge your ultimate, hit it, and then everyone gets a jump boost, healing boost, damage boost, speed boost. It's like super cool. It is the definition of a push-in ultimate, which I love. Because I feel like they haven't really had that. It reminds me almost of like a Kiriko ult or like a Lucio ult from Overwatch, kind of like a combination of the two, which is really nice because we haven't really had that kind of like ultimate yet in Marvel Rivals, so it's really nice to have it. And I mean, you can see from the clips and just in general, like when I've been playing as him, he literally, if you can get like all of your team hit with it, and you just you can just run them down. You just press W and you win every single time, which is really cool because a lot of ultimates are used to kind of like save your team. This one's more for like getting you into the fight and let's like finish this kind of thing, which I really, really like. Because like, I don't know, it just feels cool to be able to, you know, make something happen. But like and also like he's not like an easy character to pick up. He takes skill, he takes a lot of practice, and he essentially has like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 abilities. Yeah, 6 abilities really, which is crazy. And then the ultimate makes it 7, but he has 6 abilities that he can use because he has 2 of the heart card and 2 of the spades card. Now, to be fair, I really only use for the heart side of things the chain um, ability, and then for the spade one, I really only use the anti-heal one. I do use the healing one, that the cleanse of what people are calling it. I do use that one often if like I'm ever playing against like a Groot or a Strange or an Emma Frost, and I want to be able to get my team out of the ultimate. But it is rare that I'm ever able to actually have that happen, because usually I'm having to use the chain a lot to heal everybody. I do use the dash with like the spin move often. I use it to get in and get out. I usually do like 1 forward and 1 back, just so I'm kind of like healing everyone in front of me, but then I'm still putting myself back in the position of being behind everybody, so I'm not like putting myself in the front lines. But overall, like, he just feels, and I'm so glad too, because Gambit's one of my favorite characters as well. Like, he's so fun. He's so awesome. I've been a fan of his since like the 2008 Wolverine Origins movie that everyone hates. I fucking loved him, dude, in that. And ever since then, I've just been a huge fan of Gambit. Sorry, by the way, if there's noise in the background. I'm currently doing laundry. I think I was doing laundry the last time I recorded, too. I do a lot of laundry. I go through a lot of clothes, let's just say. But he is just one of the coolest characters ever in like the Marvel universe and the X-Men and stuff like that. So it's really cool. I'm so glad he was a support dude. Cause like, yeah, day one is a little hard to insta-lock him, but I already know if he was a DPS, it would have been impossible to insta-lock him, and for him to even be like viable like in a comp, because everyone wants to play DPS. So then like, if you insta-lock him, there's some people in there that don't play support or tanks, so they're just gonna all play DPS. Then with a support, it's actually nice to have someone insta-locking a support. Whether or not they're good or not, but I've really tried my best to make it where I am good at the character. Because he just is that fun, and he can be good in the right hands, which I really, 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 really enjoy. But honestly, I think that if they keep on, I hope they keep on kind of coming out with characters like this. They kind of been doing it a little bit. They've kind of been switching up their whole like way of making characters. Like Daredevil, I feel like was another character that had so many different like random abilities that you can combo together. And then the following up with Gambit was a really good idea. I low-key thought that Jean Grey was going to come out. Not Jean Grey, shoot. Rogue was going to come out and then Gambit, but they flipped it, which I'm glad they did. But I kind of thought it was going to be like that, which I think we actually get Rogue next Friday, I'm pretty sure. It's crazy how fast they come out with characters in this game. And I did mention before that I wanted to make a like Marvel Rivals year in review video, which I still do plan on making. I really hope I do, because I think it would be fun. It's hard to get gameplay right now as I'm just so busy, and I really only like to play this game when I'm playing with friends. Hate to say it, but it's true. But Gambit definitely has like brought me back really to wanting to be able to grind this game and like really play competitive and play, really try to get better at the game, because I am someone who has always struggled to like find like that character that's like for them, like in every game, like Apex Legends, Overwatch, Valorant, this game, any game that has multiple different characters. I've always struggled with being able to find like my main. I always just flex with everybody because I get bored of playing the same character. But I have told people this, that if like Gambit came out when the game first released, I probably would have just mained him. Because I literally have not touched a single other character since Gambit came out, unless someone else insta-locks him. But I'm always trying my best to insta-lock him, because he is just that fun, and he is just that great. But truly, I mean, he is just one of the most fun characters to play in this game, and I really hope that they continue to come out with characters that are like that have, like, this big learning curve. Because I feel like that would add a lot of diversity. It also just gets people to show like a different, what's it called? There's a word for it that people always complain that Marvel Rivals doesn't have it. I guess like skill expression. People are always like, oh, Marvel Rivals doesn't have skill expression. Overwatch always does. And I feel like with these latest characters they've been coming out with, Daredevil, Gambit, they're adding more skill expression, because no one can just pick up those characters and be good with them. right off the jump. You have to practice. You have to learn. You have to, adapt to it. There's some other characters in Marvel Rivals, sure, like Spider-Man, Black Panther, but like, there's more in Overwatch, I would say, than there is in Marvel Rivals. And I know I've been making a lot of comparisons to Overwatch, but I've been playing Overwatch since like when it first came out, 2016, 2017. So, yeah. But I do appreciate y'all watching this video. I will be making more videos, I promise. I know it's been a little bit of time since I've made my last one. I've just been really busy, and then, yeah, life, man. Life's crazy. But I'm probably going to make the next video going to be the Marvel Rivals year in review video, maybe. If not, then it'll just be another video about me talking while playing Minecraft in the background. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, please like, subscribe, comment down below what your favorite Marvel Rivals character is, and who you main. And yeah, guys, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.